Good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. I don't have my tester here today to make sure that everything is working. So if for some reason anybody has any questions or feels like we cut out or anything like that, you guys just let me know. But welcome to the webinar. I appreciate everybody attending today. Just a reminder, this is a mini webinar, so different than our regular webinars. This will be, probably 10 to 15 minutes max. These mini webinars do kind of focus more on, little things here and there that we like to highlight or spotlight. And so it's always good just to kind of see what else is out there, what else we do, and then any questions you guys have, you're more than welcome to reach out and we'll get you some more information. So I was going to kind of give it a minute here. It looks like some more people are getting signed in. So we'll give people just a minute to show up here. But hopefully you've all had a great summer. I cannot believe it's already August. Just seems crazy that it keeps going by faster and faster. So we'll give it just about 30 seconds here before we get started. Let people show up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. Again, this is Paperless Onboarding. One of the features that we have here that is included in everybody's service. If you are a current Journey client and you are not 100% aware of this and or are not sure if you've ever even seen it and are interested, please reach out. My information will be at the end of the slideshow. Please reach out and let me know. I'd be happy to get a demo set up. And then get you guys using this. This is designed to take the place of paper forms for your new hires. So again, if you cannot or can't recall if you've seen this or don't know what I'm talking about as we go through this, please reach out to me. So what is paperless onboarding? Paperless onboarding allows you to bring on an employee without having the stacks of paper for them to fill out. Traditionally, when a new hire starts, you give them sometimes binder full of papers and say, here, start filling these out. It's hard because sometimes you don't even probably know what's in it. Did you get them everything? Did you get everything turned into payroll that you need to? What does need to be turned into payroll? So this kind of allows you to have everything digitally for them instead of having a stack of papers. It does contain the most up-to-date W-4, I-9, and direct deposit form, which direct deposit form is ours here at Journey. But most importantly, that W-4 and I-9, those do change periodically. And so this does give the option for anything that's been updated to be into that system without you guys having to worry about, do I have the latest form? Has something changed and I'm not aware? So it does include the up-to-date W-4, I-9, and direct deposit. But second to that, you can have custom documents put in here as well. Custom documents can be things like your handbook, job policies, job descriptions, confidentiality forms. Basically, what I tell clients is anything outside of that W-4, I-9, and direct deposit, give it to us. We will make it electronic and put it into your portal so that the employees have access to that and can sign off on it. And you're getting that digital signature during that onboarding process, and you don't have to chase them around for that later. So again, standard forms already part of the onboarding is the W-4, I-9, and direct deposit. And then custom docs is anything outside of that that you want them to fill out during that process. Perks of paperless onboarding. So everybody always asks us, why paperless onboarding? I mean, why not paperless onboarding, right? It's part of our service. It's something that keeps you more compliant. It's more, it's just easier overall, I think. But it also saves on paper, so no more printing. that all the paperwork and having all of that lying around. I actually just met with a client, no joke, probably about a month and a half ago. And I said, hey, let me see a copy of your new hire paperwork. So like, what do you give to a new hire? And I'm not joking you guys. It was probably a half a ream of paper. And it's just crazy that we're printing that much information and having clients go through and have to fill all of that out. And then you think about where does all that go? Do you guys keep it? Are you filing it electronically? Is it something you're scanning in? Because if you're scanning all of that in, think about the time that it takes to scan all of that in. So really it does save on paper, which let's be honest, we all want to save some paper, and things are going more the digital route anyway. So why not, try to keep this part of that as well. It keeps all your signatures on file. So no more digging to see if something got filled out during onboarding. You actually will have a link inside of each of your hub accounts that has your employees in there. Under each employee, there will be a new hire paperwork link. You just click it and everything literally is right in there. It is the easiest, most seamless thing you could ever use. It's free. That should have probably been number one. It is free. This is included for all of our clients. There's no additional charge for this. There is no extra legwork. It is already something that you have access to. So again, if you are not privy to this, if you do not know how to use this, if you do not know where this is, or let's say that you've not had employees, some of you that I see that have joined this webinar, you don't have employees and or have not had employees. It's just been yourself. And maybe the reason you're attending today is because you are getting ready to hire, or you've gotten tired of having the paperwork for your employees, so you're ready to go digital. Please know this is free, so it would be silly not to use this. It stores the new hire paperwork. So again, I've kind of repeated this here, but it stores the new hire paperwork securely. So the really nice thing is when you have a new employee fill out this information, you're asking for their social security number, their bank account, their address. I mean, you're basically asking for everything that, if it's in the wrong hands, could be a really bad situation. You don't have to worry about that being, paperwork that is filed random places, or it's just loose paper everywhere. This is all backed up electronically. You do not have to worry about it. It's all through your secure portal. This is just, again, a really good thing to have. And then admin tracking capability. So as the admin, once I have sent my new hire their paperwork, I have access to check it and see where the employee is at during the process at all times. So I never have to wonder, did they get that done? Did they not? I can just jump in, check my new hire dashboard, and I can see, Bob is not really complete. He's still kind of filling out. It looks like he made it through step 4 of 10. So I need to maybe nudge him a little bit and see why he got caught up. Or maybe he's caught up at his direct deposit and didn't have that information with him, so he just had to go locate that. So again, the admin can track this at any time from anywhere. 3 easy steps to get this completed. I promise you this could not be any easier. Number 1, initiate the onboarding with just the new hire's name, email, and hire date. I'm not even kidding you, it is that easy. As long as you have their first and last name, you have an email address from them, and no, this does not have to be a work email. This can be a personal email. Normally 9 times out of 10 you don't have a work email established for them yet, and or not something that you've given them. So personal email works just fine, and then a hire date. The new hire receives an email at that point. So you've set in your stuff, you've selected your documents to be sent. The new hire receives the email invitation and they start completing their paperwork. This is again where your admin, you can log in and check the process of where they're at. So super, super simple. And then once everything is complete with that, management receives an email notification that the employee is finished, and now it's time to review on your side. So once the employee has finished their portion, I now, as admin, get the email back. It says, great, we're ready for your review, and I can start my review process. The review process or finalizing that new hire, again, once you get the email, manager goes in, I can then select, okay, first of all, I'm checking their I-9 documents, so I do need to get a copy from them of their either passport or driver's license, social security card. It does walk you through, did you choose something from list A, or did you choose 2 documents from list, or a document each from list B and C? Once you select those, and I don't expect you to see these screenshots real clearly, but once you select it, it will ask you to go through, okay, you've selected list A, here's your US passport information, you enter in the numbers. If it's list B and C, again, it's just at that point your driver's license, social security card, excuse me. And then the third step, you complete them by putting in department. You can select a division if we have divisions set up for you, but then you can also put in their actual start date. So let's say their hire date has changed by a day or two, you can select that. And you select their hourly and salary amount. So it is per payroll. Please don't put $40,000 in, because they'll get paid $40,000 each payroll, and let's just be honest, nobody wants to worry about that. So again, you'll put in what department, their wage, and select a final start date. Once you are done with that, you will check the box that says add to payroll. They will automatically then be sent into payroll. You do not have to do anything else at that point with your payroll specialist. You do not have to send them anything. You do not have to let them know that you've made a new hire. We get notified automatically. It's an automatic integration. I'm not kidding you. It is so easy. If you do not use paperless onboarding and you select or decide to continue to go your route of paper, which I get it. Some people say, I'm hiring people that don't have access to a computer. Again, if that's the case, please let us know. I will help walk you through things we've found to get around that. But if you decide to keep paper, please remember, you guys have to either get us those paper documents to get added in, or you have to go into your online payroll account and get them added in on your side. So again, this does kind of keep things a lot more electronic. It just kind of cuts back on what you're having to enter in, because again, the employee's entering it in, you're certifying them, and then they get added to payroll automatically. So it really, truly is that easy. As promised, we are at 12 minutes, so that's great. But if you guys do have any questions, you're uncertain as to whether or not you have access to this, please do not hesitate to reach out. My contact information is there on the screen. You're more than welcome to call or email. I will let all of you know I am on a bit of a delay. We had a bit of a family emergency a couple weeks ago that we're still kind of processing through. So I am a bit delayed on emails and phone calls, but please don't hesitate to reach out. It is something I will be getting back to you within a day or two at the most. I just like to throw that out there right now, as I am a little bit delayed. Thank you again for attending the mini webinar here. For those of you who showed up a little late, our mini webinars are designed to be 10 to 15 minutes max, and that's just because we're kind of highlighting something. But make sure you attend our regular webinars as well. Those tend to be 30 minutes to an hour, depending on what we're going over. So again, any questions, please contact me. Otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your summer. I, again, cannot believe that it's already August. Before you know it, it'll be Halloween and then Thanksgiving and Christmas, which is just crazy to think about. But again, I hope everybody has a great rest of their day, wonderful rest of the week, and a fantastic weekend ahead. Thank you.